Marvel's first family have only gotten back together in a short amount of time, and they're already facing down full-on destruction. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop into the pages of Fantastic Four issue number 3 and find out for ourselves. Alrighty then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, Reed Richards had pulled off one hell of a gambit. He managed to get together everyone who had ever been a member of the Fantastic Four to try and fight Griever, the embodiment of entropy in the universe. The heroes have to act fast, and first things first, Reed has the idea to destroy the teleporter machine that got all the other heroes here to make sure that Griever can't use it to get back to their Earth. And believe it or not, that was the easy part. The hard part is still yet to come. The rest of the superhero community decides to offer the Richards family some cover while they reconcile. The kids are obviously super happy to see their uncles Ben and Johnny, even though it's only been a year in mainline time. They've been jumping around through time and space so much it's been about a decade for them, which explains why they're older now. The Richards family know full well they can't defeat Griever in an old punch-in contest. Why? Because she is an embodiment of a natural force in the universe, entropy. You can't destroy that, but you can hopefully outthink it. And for that, they end up coming up with a two-pronged assault plan. If Franklin can get himself together, he can challenge Griever long enough for Valeria to sneak aboard the strange alien craft she came in and find the key to undoing her. Unfortunately, Powerhouse, as he now calls himself, isn't feeling it. He's still beating himself up over the death of Owen Reese, and he's afraid that he'll get everyone killed this time if he tries to challenge Griever again. It's lucky, though, that the Thing is a good pep talker, and he says that Franklin will never have to do any of this alone because the Fantastic Four as a family unit are finally back together, and that this time they can both join in the clobber in time. The Immortal Hulk also does his part this issue, dealing with all of Griever's mooks, but hey, he lets Johnny take credit for it because the Hulk is still technically kind of in the outs with the superhero community at the moment. Franklin overcomes his fear and fights bravely against Griever, but ends up getting grabbed by the monster all the same. Luckily, Sue Richards is there to use her powers to save him just in the nick of time. Now, what exactly was Big Brain Reed Richards' plan? Well, it's actually pretty clever. He says that the spacecraft that Griever showed up in didn't look like something she actually created herself, and probably nothing she can fix on her own, so if they can hobble it, by giving her only enough power to return to her own realm, then she'll want to do that instead of staying and destroying a universe that she herself is in. It's a ballsy course of action, but one that actually ends up paying off. Griever is forced to leave, but as all good villains do, she swears revenge. Of course, this still means the good guys are trapped in this realm with no way home. Luckily, Ben and Johnny didn't destroy the teleporter so much as break it, and with Spider-Man, Black Panther, the Future Foundation, and everyone else, they got some of the smartest people in the Marvel Universe here to fix it up. This means that the first family are able to finally celebrate their reunion, and Ben shares the good news that he and Alicia Masters are getting married and that he wants Reed to be the best man. So as the comic winds down, it's a happy ending for everyone involved. So that was Fantastic Four issue number 3, everybody, and overall I thought it was a pretty solid conclusion to this big return story. I like Slott manages to deliver on a story that was filled with a lot of great superhero action, but at the same time remembering to honor, hey, this is the Fantastic Four, they're so great because they're so smart and because they can think their way out of life or death situations. Having all the other superheroes on hand too, I thought was a great way to reintroduce the Richards into the Marvel Universe in a really organic kind of way, and offer up some fun and funny mythology gags. Overall, I'd give this issue a solid 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed it.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cave Joel again. I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and if you did, why not take a closer look at some of these other videos I have available from the channel. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cave Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you're in a supportive mood, why not check out my Patreon page? Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. I would really appreciate it, and with that, I will be sure to be back again next time with even more great comic content that smacks of greatness. Bye-bye, everyone.